Hey guys, and welcome to The Hungry Tourist. Today is going to be a crash course on what you need to do when you're about 2 weeks away from your tour and you've not done a single thing because you just procrastinate and you're too lazy. Here's a list, here's a pen, mark it off. First of all, you need to download the Topdeck app. Whatever you're doing, it's really good because it connects you with the people that are on the exact same tour that you're going on. That way you can make friends before you go, that way you can actually make some plans before you go, and you don't feel so lonely, especially when you're a solo traveler going into a bus full of strangers. Second of all, you need to download your info pack. Your info pack should be in your My Topdeck account. Log on to it, go into My Trips, download my info pack. You click on that, it will have all your accommodation details, all your itinerary, all your optional activities, everything on there. Download that, study it, make a copy, leave it at home so everyone knows where you are at what stage, and that way you're also safe. While you're at that, you can also make yourself an itinerary. Especially when you like really pretty, colourful things like me, who likes to colour coordinate everything, because I feel like if I don't, then I will get lost and die overseas. Because I do it, and it actually makes me feel so much better because I feel like I've done something with my time when in case I need to be studying. Next up, you need to pre-book some tickets. Most of the places that you're going does not need you to pre-book something, but then you're going to have to stand in line, you're going to have to wait, and you're probably not going to be saving as much money as those who are pre-booking things. For example, for the London Eye, the London Dungeon, the London Aquarium, the Madame Tussauds in London, you can do combination tickets that saves you 57, 60, 70 pounds per combination ticket if you book it online, which is really good, especially when you're doing something before your tour. So get online, pre-book tickets. Pre-booking is your friend, trust me. And since now you know where you're going, what time, what day, because you have your itinerary and you have your My Topdeck app and you have your info pack, you are going to have to tell your bank where you are going to be at each date. This will help you because then when they are going to be going through your account and transaction history, they won't be like, hey, why is Sophie in Poland and why is she buying a keychain for €5? You feel me? SMARTTRAVELER.GOV.AU, which is a very important website. This website is part of the Australian Embassy. This Australian Embassy will be looking out for you every single place you're going, where let it be in Europe, in Asia, in America, wherever. Go on this website and put in everything, every place you're staying, every single date, every single contact detail that they ask you for, just in case anything happens, let it be a natural disaster, a terrorist attack, or your flight just disappears. They're gonna be looking for you and they're going to be held accountable if they have this information about where you're staying at. Next up, consider getting yourself some local currency as well in hardcore cash, because in case you lose your card or that you go to a place where they don't accept your card, you need to have some way to pay for whatever it is that you're purchasing, or you need to have some money on you to get a taxi to go back to your hotel room to pick up your card that you've lost earlier. Get yourself some currency and usually get it before you get there, because once you're there and you've already lost your card, well, you're kind of bummed because you can't really get cash out now, can you? Next up, you need to get yourself a traveling card. Traveling cards can usually hold up to 10, 12, 13 currencies on there, which means that whenever you're going away, you can actually load the currencies onto this card and pay with them without having to pay extra fees, conversion fees, exchange rates. You also need to know how to get to and from the airport when you're arriving and departing your destination to and from your tour. You probably should put it into your itinerary. Woo! So that in case your phone fails you, you know where to look and you'll have a nice little page that has all the information on it about what you are doing and how you're getting to accommodation. Next up, you should probably consider buying yourself some maps and power adapters. So get yourself some local maps into the areas where you're going to be staying more than just a few days. Also, power adapters. You can get yourself some power adapters that have multiple power plugs. I don't know. I could go anywhere with this. Get yourself this and it's going to help you so much. Next up, you need to get yourself some travel insurance. Travel insurance is really important for your health, your safety and your belongings. So get yourself one and don't just get the cheapest. Do your research and figure out what you want and make sure that you're getting one that actually fits your lifestyle and your tour and your trip. If you're doing like winter activities, that's usually extra. And lastly, get yourself some medication, because honestly, these things will save your life when you're half dead on the bus tour because everyone got the Contiki flu or Topdeck flu or whatever you want to call it, and also when you're feeling sick because you have travel sickness and you chose a bus tour that lasts 25 days for some reason when you know you have really bad travel sickness. So yeah, stock up, Get yourself some vitamins as well. I don't know what that is, but basically this is meant to prevent it. So go to your pharmacy, tell them you're going on a tour and you need this stuff, and you get it. And it's perfect because once you get it, I can't do it.